disrupting day as well. Did the fact you have to switch courts and the match had to be played another time when you were prepared to play, was that a difficulty at all?
No, I mean that should not be the issue. I mean I've waited for so many matches throughout my career. That's definitely the last excuse you could find, you know. I mean I've been practicing on Armstrong, so there's no excuse there either. And I was prepared for it. I was even happy about it, you know. I thought it was going to be a great atmosphere, and that I could, you know, take advantage of maybe the fact that, you know, people were really going to get behind me and make it a great atmosphere. But unfortunately, you know, I didn't show the game that they could really get into it and excited about, and then that's how it goes sometimes.
Go.
Roger, you didn't look yourself really today on the court. What went wrong for you? Specifically your game, you couldn't find the rhythm? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I think I started badly, you know, which put me down a break, but then I was able to come back in that one. But it's true, I mean, I struggled throughout, you know, which is not very satisfying, to be honest. But I mean, Tommy did a good job to keep the ball in play and make it difficult for me today. But I missed so many opportunities, and rhythm was off, and yeah, when those things happen, then clearly it's always going to be difficult, you know.
Do you think also it's a matter of confidence at this point, that when things go wrong, you start to, I don't know, get angry with yourself or nervous, and you're not as lucid as you normally are?
Yeah, I mean, probably. I mean, confidence does all these things, you know. It takes care of all the things you don't usually think about, you know. But I just think it's been a difficult last 3 months, you know, and maybe I'd say my consistency is just not quite there yet, you know, maybe on a daily basis, on a set by set or point for point basis. Maybe that's just something has been difficult for me, you know. So maybe that was one of the reasons I lost today.
Any more?
Excuse me?
Being more negative?
No, just not. I mean, playing up and down, you know, and then against a quality player it becomes more difficult, you know, to keep that level up.
Roger,
No.
didn't appear that the back was an issue today. Was it at all?
No.
Anything going on there?
No, no issue.
And just, I mean, I'm sure you're not happy with your performance, but you know, what's going to go through your mind?
Well, I mean, I kind of feel like I beat myself, you know, without taking any credit away from Tommy, you know, but clearly he was making sure he was making many balls, and it was up to me to make the difference, and I just couldn't. So kind of self-destructed, which is very disappointing, particularly on a quicker court, you know, because either you know your serve helps you out, or either you know you're gonna make the difference somewhere. And when things came to the crunch, just couldn't do it. So yeah, it's a frustrating performance today.
Roger, what about the anticipation and maybe the disappointment of not getting into the quarterfinals against Rafa for that first time?
Yeah, I mean, it would have been a quarters, not a finals, so not that much of a disappointment at the end of the day. If I'm playing like this, I'm definitely not going to beat Rafa or Kohlschreiber for that matter. So for me, it's yeah, I didn't think of that. You know, I've been too often in this situation. I was fighting with other things in my match today, and thinking too far ahead of myself, especially the level I was playing at.
Yeah.
The conditions seem pretty slow because of the humidity and so on. I was just wondering, did you have a chance to practice before the rain? How did you feel during the warm-up?
Well, actually, believe it or not, Armstrong's a bit faster than Arthur Ashe. So clear it was very humid. I mean, yeah, definitely it's been humid the last couple of days now. That also had an effect on both players, you know, how you can maybe hold the grip, you know, the timing you get through it. But there again, I mean, it's not like it's just humid on my side and not on his, you know, vice versa. It's all around humid for everybody watching. So I mean, yeah, I mean, like it was just a different type of court, atmosphere, surface speed, if you like. But then again, you know, I know Tommy's game really well. We've played so often against each other that there's no secrets out there today. And credit for him, to him for playing a good match today when it mattered.
During the practice?
Normal. Doesn't really matter practice to me, you know.
Yeah.
Roger, you're known as such a great closer. You had 2 for 16 on break points.
Yeah, that was a great close. That was not a very good close today.
No. Could you talk about your difficulty on break points? And the second one, were you overall surprised by your performance today, by the result and by the performance?
I mean, I think I explained enough, you know. We have a forehand here, and you end up losing the point like 3 times. And every time, like, he comes, you played where he's standing, and I mean, it's just ended up being a bad combination of many things today. So I definitely got to go back to work and come back stronger. You know, get rid of this loss now as quick as I can and forget about it, because that's not how I want to play from here on. I want to play better, and I know I can. I showed it the last few weeks that there is that level, and so today was pretty frustrating.
Roger, I know it's right after the match, but do you anticipate that you're going to make any changes to your training program or training regimen?
No, I mean, who knows? I haven't thought of it right away, you know, but nothing goes past the hard work, you know. So however you want to see it, whatever that means to you, you know, as a player or in the fitness room, I'll make sure I'll put the work in, you know, and once I decide what that is, I'll believe in it and go after it. So some ways, you know, you as a player always excited about that prospect, you know, because there's always something to look forward to, even in big disappointment like a match today.
I don't know if the Masters Cup is one of your goals at this point or not, but you are a little bit in trouble. You're number 7 in the race or so on. Would you change maybe your schedule in order to do that, or it's not really that important for you, or to be in the top 8 at the end of the year, or not? You think? I mean,
Yeah, I'm not really thinking about it, and I don't think I will change my schedule accordingly. I'll just believe that if I do play well, I will make good results, and if I make it or not, then we'll see, you know. But yeah, important for me is first and foremost, you know, that I move better, that I play better, and so that my priority is in training and not actually playing matches right now.